The Howard Stern Show. Many of my UK audience are probably thinking, what's that, a rash? No, but it is contagious. Then he say it's out of touch, it's lost its way. Who am I to say? But yes, it definitely has. This is more of a tier list based on the heyday, a celebration of what was once an amazing daily experience. First up on the list, we have fat comedian Artie Lange. When Artie joined the show, I wasn't too sure myself. Much like the man who first put custard on a treacle sponge. Unsure at first, but you couldn't believe they were ever without each other. You could tell he was hesitant when he first came on, but we all would be. You know, it's a huge moving train. Fantastically funny, quick and witty, a true comedy legend. Much like me. I'll let that sit. But he soon came out of his big fat shell, and his work on the show makes him an S. Wow. For self-sabotage. Good on you, mate. Gary Dell'abate, Baba Booey. You'll have seen that reference across the board. You know, I was always thought the horse teeth and lips thing that everyone talks about was an exaggeration. But when I was finding these images, it's really clear that it's not an exaggeration. They are horrendous. Gary's fine. He's fine. Let's be honest. Seemingly nice if you don't believe all the stuff about him cheating on his wife, which I personally do. Link below. He's definitely one of the cast that shouldn't have ever been in show business and has no business being famous, really. Right place, right time, worked his ass off to stay there. I think that's apparent. I can't help but feel he should have managed a call centre or something, middle management in some sort of door company, perhaps. So he's going C for call centre. Benji Bronk, really funny guy. Always seem to agree when Howard gets angry with him, though. It's always past that point, and Howard seems to know when to move on, which is grand. I think his shtick is actually funnier than most. You know, I do seem to understand it a little bit, but in small doses, Benji's great. Much like a Jaffa cake. If you've had too much, you've fucked it. And that's how I feel, really. So I'll put him B for Benji. Fitting. Fred Norris. Everything said about Fred being a genius is absolutely true. An essential cog in the Howard Stern wheel, without a doubt. Like milk in your tea. Sure, you can have a black tea, but do you want it? No. And that's not because it's black. My absolute favourite is Fred's Ronnie impression.
Forget the bagel. Where's my dildo? Oh, wait, It's in my ass. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Where am I? Who are you? Who's that lady behind the glass?
Who the fuck is that?
It's you.
Yeah, okay.
The Ronnie puppet.
I'm ready.
Let's race car Ronnie.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah.
I mean, all of his impressions are hilarious, but Ronnie just seems to make me laugh. Unbelievably. For that, my friend, you're going A for absolute G. Alright? Howard Stern. What can I say? The ground floor, the crown jewel, the doorknob, the king himself. Some say he's lost his touch, but he certainly hasn't lost his ability at all. The content has changed, let me clarify that. For better or for worse, who's to say? Me, I'll say it's worse. It's definitely worse. But I cannot deny the hours upon weeks, upon months, upon years of entertainment that this man has given me. With that undeniability, becomes an S. Wow! The sexy little... Going old school now, back in the day, Jackie the Jokeman. He was way before Artie and way before this century. That was harsh. He always reminds me of the funny guy at the bar, or a funny granddad you've got. Hilarious, but would he really fit in the show nowadays? Absolutely not. I think him leaving was sad, but definitely necessary, you know. But all the best, old boy. Good luck with everything. But yeah, not another one who shouldn't have really been in showbiz, you know. So I'll put him B for likability alone. JD Harmeyer. I hate JD. That might be unpopular, but I hate him. I think it's because I have a little bit of him in me. Oi oi. Yeah, I see myself, the bad parts of myself in him that I resent. Therefore, I resent you, sir. That's how this works. He's one of those you just want to shake, you know, spit it out, cock munch. I'm sick of it. Rumour has it he's divorced, and I'm sorry, it's clear to see why. So he's going C. But can you repeat that, please, You mumbling cunt. Richard Christy. Hey. I like him, but again, similar to JD, I want to shake him sometimes. Like, wake up. You know, really wake up. It's really easy to forget. He's an amazing drummer. And look it up, Richard Christy. He's one of the best rock drummers ever lived, but he's like on this show doing prank calls, and well, I don't have to tell you. But because he's so stupid, you forget that. You know, brush your teeth, Richard. Clack is a silent killer, and it's not a joke. Okay? That's why he's going B, for brush your teeth. Yeah?
Oh, we used to cheer for Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. And my dad and I got to meet him together last year.
Robin Quivers, the queen of all media. I don't know what's happened, but she slipped in looks. And that's no against her, but I'm just observing here, you know, you've got to have opinions. She's aged horribly. Much like a grape or milk. She went from an 8 to a 3, and that's coming from a strong 5. But if we're talking radio talent alone, she's very high up. However, the odd time she's got emotional and been a bit off, it's been really disturbing. Like, just calm down. She's going C, but calm yourself down a bit, love. Alright? Ronnie the limo driver Munn. Howard's limo driver, if you haven't guessed by the name. Ronnie's one of the funniest people without trying on the show. Loses his shit over the most simple things. He's absolute comedy gold. And what I mean by that is, everything he says is hilarious. Ronnie versus Lieberman is a personal favourite of mine. Get it watched. I'll put some relevant links below, because I need to share this show with you. Ronnie, my friend, you're A with Fred. You deserve that, mate. Well done.
Oh, don't you tell me that shit. I'm not senile.
Sal the stockbroker. Sal's an arse, quite frankly, and much like my arse, spews unbelievable amounts of shit every time it talks. Thing is, I think he's talented, and that's the shame of it, really. But I think he's ruined himself. Like, we know too much about him, so he's dimmed his own light in a certain way. Really funny, really racist. So, sorry, Sal. It's a C.
Okay.
You're not really for me. We know too much. Shuli Hagar. Shuli. I like Shuli, and I actually think he'd be a great producer of the show. He looks a little bit odd, but then again, don't we all?
You are so beautiful to me.
His stuff with the Whack Pack and stuff, his stuff with Debbie the Pet Lady, the Whack Pack. Maybe do a Whack Pack tier list as well if this goes well. But Doug Goodstein and him versus the Baby Clothes, if you know, that kicked ass. So this may surprise people, but he's going S for Shalom. So yeah, that's it. Like I say, many of the UK will not be aware of this show, and I'm sure still won't be after this video. No more aware. There's a show called STWeekly, which catches up with some of the old cast members that I love, and I'm hoping this video warrants me doing an interview with him, because he's fantastic. So go check him out. I'll link him below. All the best. God bless. Say bye to your dad, because he's going away tomorrow. Should have written a sign-off down. See ya.